Welcome to Get Curious. I'm J.L. Palmer, and today is a little different. Instead of introducing a guest, I want to pause for a moment. We've reached almost 14,000 views on YouTube, and while numbers aren't the reason this podcast exists, they are a reminder that curiosity is connecting people all around the world. Every conversation we've had has changed me in some way. I hope they've changed you too. Today, I want to celebrate where we've been, share what's happening throughout August, and give you a look at where Get Curious is headed next. Since May, Get Curious has been on a wonderful adventure, and there has been an exploration of so much. I don't know about you, but I often don't see all of the beauty that surrounds me when I'm in it at the moment. It can be a little overwhelming. We explored leadership, resilience, health, entrepreneurship, identity, community, and what it really means to stay curious. I want to acknowledge our first 12 contributors to the podcast. Jessica Dannell for sharing unfiltered stories and bucket list of a redneck girl. Dr. Jeffrey Bone for his compassion and for bringing us the restless human meaning in a fractured world. Wes Towers, where knowing ourselves helps us simplify, and the author of The Simple Manifesto, Marketing Principles to Save You Time, Increase Profit, and Create Your Dream Business in a Snap. Jim Marshall shared 35 scales with us in Septemix and believes our success is his reward. Ben Olmos, our DIY guy in media, openly chronicling his failures. Eileen Marcus, who brought us bold ideas, crooked stoves, and collages, is also the creator of the Eileen Pan and the author of Managing Annoying People, 7 Proven Tactics to Maximize Team Performance. Terry Pruitt, who took us on a journey backstage to show us how chaos can be turned into magic and how those skills can be repurposed for teams. Cherie Prince, who shared her background with us and the mistakes that had happened in her own family and how she's now helping others to not make those mistakes, including those 22-year-old millionaires. Chip Schultz shares how true life transformation rarely happens with an explosion. It happens through quiet micro decisions made every single day. I'm currently reading 2 books by Chip: Small Decisions, Big Shifts, Navigating Life on Your Terms, and Every Dog Has Its Day, Reflections on Life, Love, and the Lathe. Alan Lazarus, we explored strategies for bridging the gap between high achievement and internal alignment, while Alan shared some of his personal stories. Melissa Crook, encouraging women to peel and feel those messy emotions. And Chad Owen believes AI is actually meant to give us our life back and help me create a teammate of my own. All of these guests came to me through the Podmatch community. Podmatch automatically matches ideal podcast guests and hosts for podcast interviews, or I call them conversations. There will be a link in the show notes if you'd like to check out Podmatch. Each of these conversations left us with a different lens for seeing ourselves and the world. Thank you for trusting me and our listeners with your stories. August is a powerful month, representing the number 8. In numerology, the number 8 and its broader symbolism is one of the most discussed numbers across many traditions. Power, learning to use influence responsibly; achievement, building something tangible and lasting; leadership, organizing people, ideas, and resources; abundance, not just money, but creating value that flows back to you; balance, especially between the material world and the inner world. One reason 8 carries this meaning is its shape. Turn it on its side and it becomes the infinity symbol, representing continuous flow, cycles, and endless possibility. While the infinity symbol wasn't originally derived from 8, people often connect the two symbolically. Strengths of an 8 energy. People who identify with an 8 life path or frequently encounter the number often resonate with strategic thinking, resilience, building systems rather than chasing quick wins, financial literacy and stewardship, long term vision, accountability. But it doesn't come without challenges. The same energy can become unbalanced, becoming overly focused on work or status, controlling instead of leading, measuring success only by external achievements, forgetting relationships while pursuing goals. The lesson of 8 is often described as building success that serves more than yourself, which seemed very fitting for going forward. The number 8 has also been showing up a lot in my life lately. Moving in this direction just feels good because the best conversations reveal something new every time you return to them. They may be favorite moments, lessons, reflections, key takeaways, memorable moments, and quotes. Each of these creates new knowledge. This may be part of the reason I love editing my own conversations and producing my own episodes. We're also beginning something I've wanted to build for a long time, turning these conversations into a growing library of ideas, stories, tools, and resources that people can return to long after the episode ends. September will begin a new chapter. We'll be hearing from Brian Blackman, Andrew Ackerman, Stefan Baggio, and Alex Sanfilippo. We'll be having conversations about podcasting, community, leadership, business, purpose, and building something meaningful. My vision has never been to simply produce another podcast. I want Get Curious to become a place where conversations don't end when the recording stops. Every episode can and likely will become articles, questions, resources, community discussions, and practical tools that help people continue learning long after they've listened. Curiosity isn't just about asking better questions. It's about building better lives, stronger communities, and deeper connections. If you've listened to one episode or every episode, thank you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing episodes. Thank you for your curiosity. I'll see you throughout August as we revisit some incredible conversations, and then in September, we'll begin our new chapter together. As you revisit these conversations with me in August, I'd love to hear which guest changed your perspective the most and what question you're still curious enough to ask. Those reflections will help shape where Get Curious goes next. Until next time, stay curious.